Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, NoPlayingDinero. Tapping in out of Columbia, South Carolina. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Man, we got some crazy news, crazy news coming out of Tec9 camp. If y'all know who Tec9 is, not the Tec9 rapper of these days, the Tec9 of old days. Yeah, old days Cash Money. Buddy from UNLV. Uptown Niggas Living Violently was the name of that group, and it consists of Tec9, Lil Ye, and Yella Boy. You know, Yella Boy had mad beef with Mystical back in the days, but now we got your boy Tec9 coming out saying that Birdman put the price on Yella Boy head after a little incident occurred. But look, I ain't even finna hold you up for that content. Make sure you stay tuned, cause you know it's already up.
Cue the boy.
To give you a little backdrop of this whole situation, before it was the Hot Boys, before it was a BG, before it was a Juvenile Turk and a Lil Wayne, it was UNLV. And UNLV ran the streets of New Orleans back then for Cash Money Records. Birdman and Slim and Man and Fresh had the city on fire with UNLV. That was Tec9, Lil Zay, and also Yella Boy. But Yella Boy is the most controversial figure out of the whole UNLV clique because he ended up having a falling out with Birdman as detailed by Tec9 and Tec9's latest social media post where he detailing how Birdman put a hit out on Yella Boy. He's stating that soon after that hit was put out on Yella Boy's head, Yella Boy was off the street by Hot Bezo, one of Birdman henchmen, one of Birdman right-hand man. But one thing about it, Tec9 in my eyes is a pure snitch. He's moving off hate. He's moving off hate for Birdman. He's moving off hate for Cash Money and the legacy they build. Listen to what he say in his latest social media post exposing Birdman as a snake. Understand what you hearing and seeing.
Give y'all the real story. So as far as the rumor y'all heard, it is true. In my opinion, CMR, Cash Money Records, is responsible for Yella Boy's death. And a close affiliate of theirs, who goes by the name of Hot Bezo, is the one who carried out the hit. In case you didn't hear me, Cash Money Records orchestrated the hit on Yella Boy, and Hot Bezo carried the hit out. So some of y'all might say, well, we already heard that, but let me give y'all some receipts. So y'all know years ago we had it popping off the chain. We had the city on lock, having it our way. Eventually we will come to odds with Cash Money because we started seeing money going into their pockets, into their bank account, and seeing stuff that they was buying, and it wasn't adding up to the checks that they was writing to us. They was giving us money, but it wasn't what we deserved. They was giving us kind of on the cool, we was getting what we asked for, but we didn't know better. We wasn't getting what we earned. And later on, down the line, we will find that out in a court battle. So during this time, you know, y'all was doing his thing, but like I said, I pulled Yella off the porch. And pretty much we had a drug habit, but you couldn't tell us that something was wrong with us because we had so much money. And that's one of the most dangerous drug addicts that can exist, is a drug addict with money. One thing is being on drugs and don't have money. That's gonna lead you to robbing, stealing, and killing. But when you're a drug addict with money, you don't think nothing wrong with you. You know, we still came outside every day with ballet shoes and polos and jabots and jewelry and fly cars, nice houses, but we had drug habits. And when I say receipts, I mean receipts, because my city can back what I'm saying. So as all this going along, we started asking questions about our royalty checks, and you know, tensions begin to rise. So me being the cool head and the one that likes to calculate before I react, you know, I used to always tell Yella, just chill, man. We gonna figure it out and do it how we have to do it and get our bread. But Yella, who was a little hot-headed, well, he was real hot-headed, he wasn't having that. So Yella used to challenge Baby, aka Birdman, all the time, and test his gangster, and Birdman would test his gangster, and them two would clash a lot. So during this time, most of the time when things that get too far, I get tired and get fed up and be like, man, I'm about to go get myself clean, this, that, and the other. And during this time, things had got real heated with us, and I decided that I wanted to go to a rehab and be like, fuck it, man, let me clean myself up, get a clear mind, then I'll be able to deal with these money issues with a clear head. Yella wasn't having it. He was having too much fun in the streets. You know, he had allowed all of these street dudes to latch on to him, and he just was, I couldn't tell him nothing no more, and I'm the one pulled him off the porch. You know, Yella was a church boy playing drums in the church, and when I moved in the neighborhood out the Milf, I pulled him off the porch because he was like, you know, he was gonna rock with me. Whatever I do, he gonna do. So being that I checked myself into the rehab and things had got real heated with Birdman and Yella, and they had a verbal altercation, and Yella took it up on himself and rode around Birdman's house in New Orleans East and shot up a bunch of cars, 3-4 cars. So I got the phone call that he shot up 2 cars, this, that, and the other. And you know, he kind of was on the move, and we wasn't talking to each other at this time because.
Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, man. Right now we got your boy Tec9 explaining the situation between Yella Boy and Birdman that went sour. Y'all already know what it is.
So if anybody in my hood know Yella, they would know that he was a mama's boy, the only child, and he had a little greed with him, and his greed would kind of ultimately cost him his life, because Yella had them went behind our back and booked a show at Warren Easton without us, and you know, Warren Easton was his alumni. So on the night he booked the show at Warren Easton, he went did the show, and after he did the show, you know, the mark was already on his head. You feel me? So now this where the snake shit come in at. You feel me? So my receipts are that OG Giggity was initially summoned to do it, but to give him a little credit, he didn't want to touch it. But to take that credit right back away from him, he passed that shit on to Hot Bezo. And I'm gonna tell you how I know for sure Hot Bezo pulled it off. So on this night, Yella used to hang with this little dude, Manfield. Rest in peace, Manfield. Manfield dead right now. After Yella was shot and killed that night, you know, by me knowing he hang with Manfield, that was the first person that I started looking for to find out what's going on, because I knew for a fact he was with Manfield. So word on the street, Tech looking for Manfield, Tech looking for Manfield. And Manfield was dodging me. So, you know, I'm instead of making my rounds, mind you, I'm just left the rehab, but I done relapsed again. I'm back on dope because my nerves bad, and I'm ready to fuck something off. So I finally catch Mansfield on 6 and LaSalle by Julio's store, sitting on the ground full of that dope. I run up on him and give him a 2-piece and some fries. Pop, 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 pop. What the f*** you dodging me for? What happened to Yella? So when I pressed Mansfield told me, yeah, I was with Yella, but he picked up Hot Bezo, and Hot Bezo made Yella put Manfield out the car. Yeah, straight up, real receipts. I ain't fucking around. So once I learned that, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna play it cool. But I'm so invested and so addicted to drugs, you know, that would be my first order of business every day. You know what I'm saying? I would wind up going in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Now, where the real receipts came in at, because it could have just been Manfield word against his, but I doubt it, because why would Manfield just make up a cockamamie story like that? So, what made me know for sure that he did pull his snake shit off is because a little bit before that, Baby, aka Birdman, brought me to this car dealership out there in New Orleans East on Bullard. I think it was a Ford, Bond Ford, or if it wasn't that, but it was on Bullard. And he cashed me out a red Ford Mustang, right? So once he cashed me out, he left, so I built a relationship with the salesman. Boom, 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 boom. We got the car, blah, blah, blah. Bam. I'm swinging and banging in the car. A couple of months had passed, and I was like, I'm gonna go trade this car in. So when I go trade the car in, and I walk into the car lot, he was like, oh, what's up, Tech? Your man's just left here buying one of his little homies a truck. I said, yeah. I said, who it was? He couldn't tell me who it was, because at the time.
Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. We take some 5,000 subs, man. Let's get 100 likes on this video right here. Right now, we got your boy Tec9 from UNLV detailing how Birdman set Yellow Boy up to get his head knocked off by none other than Hot Bezo. He calling names. He let the world know that he ain't got no shame in his snitch game. Understand what you hearing and seeing. It's already up. What? Let's get back to it.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who you was. Remember Hot Bezo? We the ones that put your name in songs. Psycho Skeeter, Uncle Larry Hurricane Cup, Pick 'em Frog, Gangsta Cocoa Peanuts, Flu They All Got Pumps. Yeah, nigga. Remember that? Your name was Psycho before it was Hot Bezo. We put you in songs and you snaked my left partner. But anyway, once I learned that, I go uptown, I see Hot Bezo in a brand new Toyota. So I'm like, oh, so that's who Birdman bought the truck for. Now, mind you, Hot Bezo had no affiliation with us, Cash Money. So there's no logical reason that Birdman would take him to the car lot and buy him a car. There was no way that he could have earned that money. He didn't carry no boxes. He didn't put up no posters. He didn't do no road work. He didn't do nothing. He just came out the blue and went to the car lot with Birdman and was bought a Toyota truck. So that confirmed it for me. But I been knew that Hot Bezo was a snake, because way back then, even when we was like little kids, and you know how you sit on abandoned steps and you spray paint your name on the house, he would sneak around there at night and scratch our name out and scratch 4th Street on the motherfucking house. You know, just some dumbass hating that shit. And then fast forward, we still would put their names in songs. Nobody know who Mosquito, Gangster, Psycho, none of these boys was until UNLV put their names in songs. We made them neighborhood superstars. And then we the ones took y'all outside the hood and let y'all see the city and other cities outside the city. And you turn back around and snake a nigga like that. But like I said, you've been a snake. And mind you, this wasn't the first time that he got Yellow Boy. One night after Corn Dance, he clowning around showing off for some hoes, and he's shooting at the ground telling Yella to dance, dance, nigga, dance, showing out for these hoes, and he hit Yella in the ankle. So that was the first incident. And I always told Yella, man, why the fuck is you going outside the hood hanging with these outside ass niggas? They just looking for clout. You know what I'm saying? We already done gave these niggas clout by putting their names in songs. You feel me? So it is what it is. Now, let me give y'all the reason why I decided to expose these niggas.
Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe.
For one,
NoPlayingDinero.
I'm tired of the city of New Orleans, and every other city holding on to this secret like these niggas the motherfucking mob or something. Man, fuck them boys. Real talk. I lost a partner. You feel me? They human just like I'm human. You feel me? You know, the city holding on to this shit, these boys, and what pisses me off is y'all let these niggas come in the city and play in y'all face. Every time they got some kind of event in the city, these niggas show up in the city, gather a bunch of motherfuckers to come hang around them to make them look good. And all you up and coming rappers, they promise y'all they gonna fuck with y'all and get y'all a deal, this, that, and the other, hang with y'all for a day or two, make a bunch of bitch ass promises, and then when they leave, they don't answer the phone for y'all. They've been doing this shit for over 25 years, the same routine. When the fuck y'all gonna catch on that this nigga ain't gonna sign y'all? Real talk. The second reason is you niggas instead of been playing in my motherfucking face. You know, when I came home from jail, I linked back up with Yella and start releasing some music, and Baby, aka Birdman, reached out to a nigga through GDP. And you know, we talked on the phone for like an hour, and it was like, yeah, this, that, and the other, yeah, man, I won't finish my career the way I started with y'all like my little brothers, you know, this, that, and the other, man, I want y'all to come do this Cash Money reunion with me in the Superdome, man. I'm gonna shoot y'all 10 racks, bro. Just give me a minute, I'll call y'all back. But it's on, man, y'all in the show. Me, on who he is and how he been with me all these years, I didn't believe him far as I could throw him. But my little dog latched on to that shit. Y'all latched on to that shit and he believed him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, me and y'all two different people. So, you know, I'm a street nigga, me, man. If you want to make me out of believe and shoot me to deposit, then I know we locked in. So lo and behold, man, when it's time for the shoot the deposit, this nigga stopped answering the phone. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why is you even playing with me, man? I didn't call you. I didn't reach out to you. I wasn't bothering you. I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep doing music, stay active because I love to do music and I'm good at it. You call me with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just tired of nigga playing in the nigga face. You know, all that old hoe ass shit. And I'ma hold you niggas accountable, man. You dig what I'm saying? I'm holding you niggas accountable. Y'all responsible for my nigga debt. And I ain't gonna let you niggas keep sliding like y'all ain't do nothing, like y'all such good guys. Y'all ain't no motherfucking good guys. Y'all niggas some fucking snakes. Straight up, y'all some motherfucking snakes. You dig what I'm saying? And I ain't about to stand here and keep on letting that secret go by. The secret is out. I'm spilling it. I'm saying what these scary ass niggas in the city scared to say. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Straight up. I feel some kind of way about my hood because guess what? Yella was y'all partner too. I feel some kind of way with these club promoters because guess what? Yella was a money maker for y'all too. I feel some way about the radio stations because guess what? Yella was y'all artists too. And all y'all held that secret. And the only thing that I really feel fucked up about is that I didn't do what I was supposed to do to avenge Yella's debt. But like I said, during the time, I was so hooked on drugs, nothing else was more important. But now that I'm older, I see that it's other ways to avenge his debt. Expose the perpetrators. You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming I'm in the streets and I'm gonna slide and I'm gonna do that. No, that's not what I'm saying. And that's not what I'm gonna do. That's not what I'm gonna plan to do. I'm doing exactly what I want to do right now. Exposing you motherfucking snakes. I'm cutting the grass. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna walk around no more with this mist in the air that oh man, they said Birdman and Hot Bezo had something to do with Yella Killer. No, I'm telling y'all for a fact that shit true. And in my next video, I'm gonna give y'all a little tease. In my next video, I'm gonna show y'all how, by me keeping it so street and being so loyal to the streets, and still affiliating myself with them, I wind up getting arrested for Yella's murder. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? But because I stayed affiliating with them niggas and the streets was already talking about these niggas doing that, they figured that I was in on it. But my dope fiend ass ain't had nothing to do with that. All I did was just try to keep the street code what it was supposed to be at that time. But as an older man, now I know ain't no motherfucking street code. The streets don't love you. You feel what I'm saying? The streets will chew you up and spit you out and move on to the next nigga. You dig? So now that I got that out, before I leave, I need to give some special fuck you shout outs. Because a lot of you niggas been playing in my face, and I'm gonna expose that shit. Okay, my first fuck you shout out goes to Manny Fresh. Yeah, the beloved Manny Fresh. Boy, fuck Manny Fresh with his boy girl looking ass. You dig? I'm tired of you playing in my face, Manny. Every time you see a nigga in person, you, man, what's up, Tech, man? I'm glad you home. I got you, man. We gonna hook up in the studio. I got you. We gonna do some other. Man, boy, fuck you. You scared to fuck with me because you scared what Birdman gonna think about you. And that shit fake, nigga. Remember me, nigga? I helped change the course of your life. When you start doing UNLV records, nigga, your life changed and your pockets changed. So fuck all that. I ain't holding nothing back. Fuck you, Fresh. My second fuck you shout out goes to Juvenile. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know Tech done lost his fucking mind, huh? Yeah, but let me tell you why I'm saying fuck Juvie. I reached out to Juvie and was like, man, look, my album about to drop. Just make me a little quick 30-second video saying, yeah, man, y'all go fuck with my nigga Tec9. Got a new album, temperature check, blah, 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 blah. You ignored my phone calls, you ignored my inboxes, and you turned right back around and did the exact thing that I asked you to do for me, and you did it for Wayne. Did you not forget what's going on with your memory? Do you not remember that if it wasn't for UNLV, it wouldn't be no motherfucking Juvenile the way it is right now? Did you not forget that y'all picked you up from the motherfucking bus stop and brought you to the studio to meet Birdman now? But I guess you forgot that, huh? Boy, fuck you. With your Beavis and Butthead looking at it. Can of spam looking at it. My third fuck you, this shit here personal, because I just defended this nigga here. My third fuck you goes out to BG. And the reason why I'm saying fuck you, Jizzle, is because I reached out to you to do the same thing for me, nigga. All I said was make me a quick video saying, yeah, my nigga Tech, blah, 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 coming out, da, 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 da. And that was that. That shit ain't cost you nothing, man. That shit wouldn't have cost you nothing but a couple of seconds out of your day. You feel what I'm saying? But you ignore my phone calls, you ignore my inboxes, but when you see a nigga in person, you want dap and it's all good, all that old bitch ass shit. Boy, fuck you. Fuck you. Straight up. Now, last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to two people who ain't never changed. The first shout out I want to give is to Lil Wayne. When Birdman lied to a nigga about that Essence Fest, guess who called? Wayne called and put us on the Weezy Fest pre-show and pay us handsomely. Wayne show us support in private. Unlike them other niggas, Wayne show us support in public, I meant to say. Unlike these other niggas, they won't fuck with a nigga in private, but when they get in public, they scared to holler at a nigga because they afraid of what the fuck Birdman gonna say. Like he got these niggas in a chokehold or something. Shout out Weezy, man. That nigga always kept it 100 with a nigga. Real talk. Last but not least, I want to send a shout out to my nigga Turk. Turk, keep it 100. Anything I post or drop, Turk gonna support it. Turk gonna like it. Turk gonna repost it, post it, collab with a nigga and everything. Turk knows how it feel to be an underdog, and I respect that nigga to the fullest. Shout out Turk, thank you. I'm supporting you, my nigga. I'm rooting for you. I hope your shit go platinum. Keep doing what you doing, nigga. Real talk. But anyway, man, that's my video. And like I said, my next video, I'm gonna let y'all know how by me continuing to affiliate with these niggas, the laws came and fucked over me and picked me up by word of mouth on the street. But then I'll tell you how that shit all worked out. But there you have it, man. You know, these niggas have been exposed. You done watch the Porsche News. Like and subscribe to my channel if you like my content, The Real Tec9 UNLV. If you want to support my content in my channel, donate to Cash App, $, capital FLEXIS 2318. That's Flexis 2318. Thank you for y'all time, and I'll be back at you. One.
As you can see, the boy Tec9 from UNLV had a whole lot to say about BG, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Birdman, and Hot Bezo not keeping it all the way real and 100. But man, get in the comment. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Is this boy straight up snitch, or is this boy just hating and mad because he ain't seeing that same money Birdman and Hot Bezo Juvenile and BG seeing right now? Man, y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know what it is. It's already up.